Hello everyone. I have got a hot tip today on how to effectively follow up after a dynamite interview. Now, thank you letters are boring. They are a total waste of time. So what we want to do is create a unique strategy that will set you apart from everyone else in the job search. So I have developed 3 steps to follow after you have had a dynamite interview. Let's take a look at those to see what you can do to become the standard by which all others are measured. Step number 1. Within 48 hours, follow up with a value-added response. Now, I am not talking about writing a letter or an email that regurgitates your resume or your past. I'm talking about focusing on something that was said during your interview that you can expound upon. In other words, I want you to pick a topic and elaborate on that topic in your follow-up letter to your prospective employer. Here's one example. One of my clients had a great interview for a senior sales leadership position. During the interview, his potential boss discussed how the salespeople were not successfully selling to C-level executives. I had my client follow up by sending his potential boss a book on C-level selling strategies. His, quotes, thank you note looked like this, abbreviated. Dear Joe, I enjoyed our discussions yesterday on the sales leadership position and on the challenges of selling to C-level executives. Here's a book I have used frequently with my sales teams to help overcome the problem of selling to the C-suite. As your Vice President of Sales, I will provide the leadership to achieve C-level selling success. Simply stated, my client got the job. It almost became a no-brainer. Here are a couple of other examples that can help get your creative juices flowing so that when you follow up after your next interview, you will be more effective. So example number 2. After an interview that focused on the discussion of building strategic alliances, a client of mine sent his prospective boss a value-added email link to a contemporary article on the risks of strategic alliances. Here's another example, example number 3. Another client sent a follow-up value-added email on new products that were going to be launched by a competitor. Now, here's a great tip. If you're having a difficult time coming up with topics or things to follow up with, I recommend you sign up for Google News Alerts. They are free and they can generate great feedback on the targeted company's business, on competitors' offerings, on trends in the marketplace, on your industry, on your functional area of expertise. It will help keep you current and contemporary and provide you with information for value-added responses. Okay, after you have registered for Google News Alerts, then we can move to step number 2. I encourage you to call, write, or email your potential boss at least once a week with a value-added benefit. Now, some people might think that is overkill. However, I believe that persistence produces results. So once a week, continue to follow up until you are either told no, the position has been filled, or until they invite you back in for another interview. Step number 3, if you are turned down, then you can write a very cordial thank you note to your potential boss. And then ask that boss if you can add them to your contact database to receive updates from your thought leadership blog. Now, I hope you're all blogging. If not, here's a couple of links back to some of my other videos on social media strategies. But if you continue to build an extraordinary network of corporate leaders, even those people who may have turned you down for a job, I can guarantee you that your marketability for the rest of your career will skyrocket. So on a regular basis, provide those people in your database with your blog updates. So whatever happens, don't get discouraged, hang in there, and here's a quotation that I think all of you should follow. Professionalism and persistence produces positive results. So hang in there, everyone. I wish you the very best of success in your search, and if there is any way that we can help you achieve that success, I would enjoy having a conversation with you. So don't hesitate to give me a telephone call. Thanks in advance, and I look forward to hearing from you. Have a fantastic day.